Hello and welcome to Yoga with Cher. So let's begin. We'll first start off on our mat in a seated position with our legs crossed. And we'll sit up nice and tall, shoulders relaxed. And have your hands on your knees. We'll take a big deep breath in and big deep breath out. Let's do that 2 more times. Big deep breath. And big deep breath out. And 1 more time, big deep breath. And big deep breath out. Let's have our arms by our side. Take a big deep breath in. Bring your arms all the way up. You can even look up to the ceiling. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Let's do that 2 more times. Big deep breath in. Bring your arms all the way up. And big deep breath out, bring your hands to your heart. And 1 more big deep breath. And big deep breath out. And let's have our right hand off to the side. Inhale, bring your left arm all the way up and reach over to the right in our crescent moon pose. And then let's slowly come up. Good job. And then bring your left arm down. Inhale, bring your right arm all the way up and reach to the left. Really reach out through your right fingertips. Inhale, slowly come up. And let's roll our shoulders back. Roll them back. And go the opposite direction. Roll them forward. Good job. And then bring your chin to your chest. Let's give our neck a little bit of a stretch, the back of our neck. Just a gentle stretch here, so just let your head be heavy. And then slowly bring your head up. Let's try putting our left ear to our left shoulder. Give that right side a little bit of a stretch. Keep sitting up nice and tall. And then slowly come up. Let's do the other side. Right ear to right shoulder. Stretch on the left side of your neck. And then slowly come up. Then bring your chin to your chest. And then see if you can bring your head into a complete circle. Bring your left ear to your left shoulder. Roll your head back. You can look up at the ceiling and going over to your right shoulder. And then chin to chest. Let's do that again. Roll to the left side. Bring your head back all the way to the right. And chin to chest. Let's go the opposite direction. Going over to your right ear. And then bring your head back. Going to your left ear. And chin to chest. We'll do that 1 more time. Roll all the way back. And forward. Good. And bring your head up. Let's stretch out our legs. And give your legs a good shake. Even roll out your ankles if you want. Shake your arms, shake your head. Keep shaking your legs. And then come to a stop. We'll have our arms by our side. Inhale, bring your arms all the way up. And reach over and see if you can touch your toes. Oh, it's a big stretch. We're just starting out. So if you can't touch your toes, that's okay. And bring yourself back up. Let's do that again. Arms all the way up. And reach and touch your toes. And 1 more time. Arms all the way up. Big deep breath in. And big deep breath out. Touch your toes. Good. And let's slowly bring ourselves up. Let's bend our knees. And we'll go into our boat pose. So grab onto the back of your knees. Inhale, slowly lift your feet off the ground. See if you can balance here. And draw your belly in. And see if you can let go. But keep your feet lifted off the ground. That's a hard one. And then bring your hands behind your knees. Bring your feet down and let's rock our boat. So slowly lift your feet off your mat. Take a big deep breath in. And big deep breath out. Start to lean back and rock. And bring yourself back up. Let's do that again. Big deep breath in. And big deep breath out. And all the way back up. This time when you come up, see if you can keep your feet lifted. Let's try that again. Take a big deep breath in. Exhale, rock back, and then see if you keep your feet lifted. Don't touch the floor. Good job. And then let's slowly bring our feet down. And let's come to standing. We'll bring ourselves all the way up. And we'll go into our mountain pose. If you remember our mountain pose, we're standing nice and tall, feet rooted down into the ground. And arms by your side, palms facing forward. See if you can draw your belly and stand a little taller and shoulders relaxed. We'll take a big deep breath in, bring your arms all the way up. And big deep breath out, slowly lean forward and touch your toes. We'll inhale, halfway lift, so you can bring your hands to your knees. Keep your back nice and straight and your shoulders back. Then slowly bring your hands down onto your mat. Bring your right leg and left leg back. We'll go into our dog pose. So bring your tailbone up towards the sky. Keep your shoulders back, and you can even paddle out your feet. Look in between your knees. Shake out your head. Push the mat away from you, and if you have to keep your knees bent, that's okay. If it's really tight in the back of your legs, that's okay. Keep drawing your tailbone up towards the sky. And we'll take a big deep breath in, bend your knees. Look in between your hands and slowly walk your feet to the front. And let your head be heavy. We'll stay here with our head down in a forward fold. And again, if you have tight legs in the back, you can keep your knees bent here. And let's shake out our head. We'll go into ragdoll. You can grab opposite ends of your elbows and sway side to side. And then slowly bring your hands back down onto your mat. Press your feet into your mat. Inhale, slowly come up to standing. You can sweep your arms all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart. Then we'll go back into mountain pose. So standing here, nice and tall and strong like a mountain. Take a big deep breath in, bring your arms all the way up. And exhale, forward fold, bring your hands down to your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, so you're gonna draw your belly in and shoulders drawn back. Exhale, bring your hands down. This time bring your right knee back and bring your right knee down. We'll go into lizard pose. So we'll stay here for a moment in lizard pose. See if you can press your left foot into your mat, and you're going to slowly bring your arms up. Good job. So keep your arms nice and straight, fingertips all the way up to the sky. And can you find your balance? Keep breathing, draw your belly in. And then we're going to take a big deep breath in. Exhale, bring your hands down. Curl your right toes, bring your left leg back. Let's try going into plank. So you want a nice long line from your heels all the way out to your crown. So you don't want to have your tailbone up. You want to keep that nice and level. Draw your belly in. Are your arms tired yet? Then let's slowly bring our sit bones all the way back up into downward dog. Take a big deep breath in. Bring your right leg up. Look in between your hands and see if you can bring your right foot forward and bring your left knee down. Find your balance here. Inhale, slowly bring your arms all the way up. Whoop. Into our lizard pose, or low lunge pose. Keep your shoulders drawn back. Keep reaching up through your fingertips. And keep breathing. Keep taking deep breaths. Let's take one more big deep breath in. And exhale, bring your hands down. Curl your back toes. And see if you can bring your left foot up to meet the right. And then let your head be heavy. Press your feet into your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. So remember, shoulders drawn back, reaching out through the top of your head. And then exhale, bring your hands back down to your mat. Inhale, slowly come up. Sweep your arms all the way up. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Good job. We'll have our arms by your side again. And let's try something different today. We'll stay in mountain pose. Find your breath here. And take a big deep breath in. Bring your arms all the way up. And big deep breath out, forward fold. Bring your hands down to your mat. Touch your toes. Let your head be heavy. From here, keep your fingertips down on your mat. Bend your knees. So as if you're sitting, imagine there's a chair behind you, sitting back in a chair. So on your next inhale, bring your arms up. So remember, there's a chair behind you, so keep your tailbone back. See if you can go a little deeper. And your arms out. Deep breaths here. See how long you can hold it. We'll stay here for 3 deep breaths. And then one more big deep breath in. And big deep breath out. Bring your hands down. Ooh, and shake out your head. Let's bring our hands onto our mat. Bring your right leg and left leg back into our dog pose. Bring your tailbone all the way up. You can sway your hips side to side, wiggle your tail, and press both hands into your mat. Inhale, bring your right leg up, and you can shake it out. Then bring your right foot down. Let's try the other side. Bring your left leg up, shake it all out. And bring your left foot down. Take a big deep breath in. Bring yourself forward. So we're going to shift into plank again. Hold it here. We'll take a big deep breath in. You can slowly bring your knees down and then bring yourself all the way down. See how slow you can go. Keep your elbows by your ribs. Good job. And then we're going to take a big deep breath in. Lift your heart here into our cobra pose. And then bring yourself all the way back down. Let's do that again. Take a big deep breath in. And big deep breath out. And we'll do that one more time. Big deep breath in. You can stretch out your arms and keep your shoulders back. And then big deep breath out. Bring yourself back down. Good job. So let's stay on our belly. on our mat, we'll go into our Sphinx pose. So our Sphinx, if you ever seen you may have seen a picture of it in Egypt. Well, it's like almost looks like a half man lion statue. So we're gonna bring our arms out, and then let's slowly bring our elbows in. So have your elbows just underneath your shoulders or slightly in front of your shoulders. Press your hips into your mat. Inhale, lift your heart here, shoulders were drawn back. So as if you're trying to pull the mat in towards you. And lift your head here. Look straight ahead. So we're going to take deep breaths here. If your lower back ever starts to hurt, then just slowly bring yourself down. Good job. And then slowly bring yourself down onto your mat. Bring your arms in front, and you can rest your head on top of your hands. Bend your knees, bring your feet up, and we're just going to sway your knees or feet side to side. And then slowly bring the tops of your feet down. So from here, we're going to work our way into our boat pose. So we're going to strengthen our back here. So stay on your belly, keep your hands in front. You can have your hands on top of each other and rest your head. We're going to take a big deep breath in. Start to lift your head and your hands up. And big deep breath out. Bring your hands and head back down. We'll do that 2 more times. Big deep breath in. Lift your heart and your head, your hands. Keep your feet down on your mat. And exhale, head back down. 1 more time, big deep breath in. Lift just your heart and head up. And big deep breath out. So from here, next time, we're going to do the same thing, but just lift your right foot up. So let's do that again. Big deep breath in. Bring your head and your hands up. And bring your right foot up. And then let's slowly bring ourselves down. Let's try the other side. Inhale, bring your hands and head up. And lift your left foot. Slowly bring yourself back down onto your mat. So now, next time, we're going to try to do both feet off the ground. So take a big deep breath in, lift your head up, and lift both of your feet up. Keep breathing here, and then slowly bring yourself down. Let's try that again. So lift your head up, take a big deep breath in, and bring your feet up. Let's slowly try to bring our arms back and reach back through your fingertips. Maybe you can go a bit higher. Keep your feet lifted. Deep breaths here. And then slowly bring yourself down. Bring your hands in front and rest your forehead here. We'll stay here for a few breaths. We're just going to take a little bit of a break just to rest our back. You can bend your knees and sway your feet side to side if that feels good. And then bring your feet back down onto your mat. Good job. We'll have our hands by our side, just right by your chest. Take a big deep breath in. You're going to push and come up. You can come up on your knees. And then let's go into our child's pose. So bring your knees out wide as your mat, and your big toes together to touch. You're gonna sit back and straighten out your arms here. Relax your head. Big deep breaths. And then slowly come up on your hands. You're gonna still keep sitting back. Come up on your hands, and we're gonna stretch out our shoulders. So we're gonna do what's called thread the needle. So we're gonna take a big deep breath in, bring our right arm up, and big deep breath out. You're going to bring that right arm underneath your left arm, and slowly bring yourself down. Extend your left arm out. Hopefully you can still hear me. The mic is right there. So let me just adjust. You can rest your head down on your mat on your right side and take big deep breaths here. We're just stretching out our right shoulder. Then slowly come up. And we're going to do the other side. Let me just adjust the mic first. And so take a big deep breath in, bring your left arm up, and big deep breath out. Thread that left arm underneath your right, and rest your head down on your left side. Stretch out your right arm. And we'll stay here for a few deep breaths. See if you can relax your body, let your body settle in to this pose. Then inhale, slowly come up. And we're going to come up on our hands and knees. So have your hips right over your knees and your shoulders over your wrists. From here, we're going to do some cat and cow pose. We're going to take a big deep breath in, slowly start to drop your belly here, and then reach your heart forward to look forward. This is our cow pose. Take a big deep breath out, slowly start to round your back, draw your belly in, and you're going to push the mat away from you. Let your head be heavy in our cat pose. Big deep breath in, drop your belly here, reach your heart forward, back into our cow pose. We're going to do that a couple more times. Big deep breath out, draw your belly in, round your back, bring your chin to your chest. Inhale back into our cow pose. Keep your arms straight, and exhale into our cat pose. One more inhale, back to cow, and exhale into our cat pose. Slowly bring yourself back into tabletop. We'll curl our toes, take a big deep breath in, and bring your sit bones up into our dog pose. Bend your knees on your next inhale. You can walk, hop, or see if you can jump all the way to the front. But you're going to really bend your knees and then bring your feet forward. And we'll let our head be heavy, shake that out. Slowly bring yourself up. Sweep your arms all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart. So we'll stay back into mountain pose. Let's catch our breath here. Have your arms by your side, palms facing forward. And from here, bring your right leg back. So actually, I'm going to open up to you guys. So keep your right leg back, right toes pointing at a 45-degree angle. So bend your left knee. Inhale, bring your arms all the way up. So you're going to be facing the front of your mat into warrior one. Keep that front knee bent, and you want to engage your legs. So flex and squeeze your legs. Good job. Bring your belly in. Keep reaching up through your fingertips. And a strong warrior one pose. Take a big deep breath in. We're going to bring our right arm back and left arm forward, but pivot your right foot so your right foot is parallel to the back of your mat. And keep that front knee bent. And try not to lean forward. You want to keep your spine, your back straight. And look over your left fingers. We're going into our warrior two pose. Or I like to say our surfer's pose. Look over your left fingertips. Good job. Relax your shoulders. Keep drawing your belly in. From here, slowly straighten out your left leg. Bring your right foot in just a little bit. You can inch your right foot in. And we're going to keep our arms straight. We're going to go into our triangle pose. So keep your legs straight. We're going to take a big deep breath in. Big deep breath out with your left hand. Reach that forward. And then slowly bring that left hand down. So going into our triangle pose. Keep your chest, your heart open. You can look up towards the ceiling or you can look down, whichever is comfortable for you. So we'll hold it here just for one more deep breath in. Slowly come up. And let's bring our hands on our hips. Let's try going into a wide-legged forward fold. So we're going to pivot your left foot in. And let's bring our legs out a little bit wider. So you want to have your toes slightly facing forward. So we'll take a big deep breath in, have your hands on your hips, and big deep breath out. You're going to slowly start to lean forward. Lead with your heart rather than your head because you want to keep your back straight. Slowly start to lean forward. See if you can bring your hands all the way down onto your mat. Then let's let your head be heavy. If you feel you can go a bit wider, you can bring your legs further apart. Good job. And then shake out your head. Big stretch here. And now for the tricky part, bring your hands on your hips. Draw your belly in. Inhale. See if you can slowly come up. Good job. And then we're going to bring our feet, our right foot, inch it a little bit closer to your left foot, and then bring your right foot all the way to the front. So from here, let's try the other side. So bring your left foot back at a 45-degree angle. Bend your front knee and inhale, bring your arms up. So you're going to face the front of your mat. See if you can go maybe a little deeper. Try not to lean forward. You want to have your back nice and straight. And deep breaths. Keep that left leg, so your back leg straight. We'll take one more big deep breath in. Big deep breath out. Bring your left arm and right arm forward and pivot your left foot so it's parallel to the back of your mat. Keep that front knee bent, and we're going to go into a warrior two pose. Stay strong in this pose. So really feel the pose. Keep your legs strong here. Looking over your right fingertips. And deep breaths. Again, try not to lean forward. You want to keep your back straight. And then slowly straighten out your right leg. We'll go into triangle pose. Bring your left foot in slightly. So inch your left foot closer to your right. Keep both legs straight. We're going to bring our arms out. Take a big deep breath in. Big deep breath out. Reach towards the front. So your right hand forward. Slowly bring that right hand down into a triangle pose. Deep breaths here. See if you can draw your belly in. Keep your chest open. Deep breaths. Inhale. Slowly come up. Good job. And bring your hands to your hips. We're going to bring your left foot up to meet the right. So from here, let's go into some balancing poses. We'll go into our tree pose. So press your right foot down into your mat and your left foot wherever you feel comfortable. So either by your ankle, calf, or maybe even above your knee. Just make sure it's not right on your knee. Find your balance here. Draw your belly in, and see if you can bring your hands in prayer. Look just slightly in front of your nose and to find a spot where you can focus. Find something that's not moving, of course. And then see if you can stand taller, draw your belly in. Once you find your balance, you can slowly bring your arms up. If you start to shake or sway a little, that's okay. Trees do sway. If you want to have some fun and you want more of a challenge, slowly bring your head up. And you can even close your eyes here. Woo! That's tricky. And then slowly bring your hands to your heart and bring your left foot down. Roll out your right ankle. Shake it out if you want. And then we'll try the other side. So root down in your right foot, root down in your left foot, your right foot, either by your ankle, calf. If it's hard to balance, you can just bring your foot on top of your right foot on top of your left. So wherever you feel comfortable, wherever you can find your balance. You don't have to bring your foot all the way up. You can just keep it by your calf. Bring your hands into prayer. Find your balance here. Remember to look just slightly in front of you. And slowly bring your arms out. Draw your belly in. See if you can stand a little taller. If you want more of a challenge, slowly bring your head up. And even close your eyes here. Whoa, that one's tricky. And then bring your hands back to prayer. We'll bring our right foot down, shake out or roll out your left ankle. So we'll go into one more balancing pose. Airplane pose, or also known as warrior 3 pose. Press your right foot down, your left foot down into your mat. Slowly bring your right knee up. Flex your right foot. You can bring your hands into prayer. Let's find our balance here. Once you find your balance, slowly bring that right leg back. So push back through that right heel and bring your arms back like you're flying. Keep pressing back through your right toes pointing down towards the floor. Good job. Slowly bring yourself up. Let's try the other side. Root down in your right foot. Slowly bring your left knee up. Flex your left foot. You can bring your hands in prayer. Once you find your balance, slowly bring that left foot back. Press back through that left heel. Draw your belly in, and if you want, you can bring your arms out by your side. Reach back through your fingertips, but keep reaching out through the top of your head. Deep breaths here. Flying our airplane. Slowly bring yourself up and shake out or roll out your right ankle. Good job. You can shake that out. Let's bring ourselves back into mountain pose. We're going to stand up nice and tall, shoulders drawn back. Deep breaths here. We're going to take a big deep breath in. Bring your arms all the way up. You can look up to the ceiling, and big deep breath out. Bring your hands down onto your mat. Slowly bring your right leg and left leg back. We'll go into our dog pose. Then slowly bring your knees down, and we're going to sit ourselves all the way down onto our mat. Bring your legs out in front. We're going to bring the soles of our feet together, and let's go into our butterfly pose. So soles of your feet together. Your hands can be wherever you feel comfortable. And let's sit up nice and tall and flap our butterfly wings. Flap, flap, flap. And then slowly bring your legs to a stop. Good job. So we're going to take a big deep breath in, and then big deep breath out. Slowly start to lean forward. Try not to round your back here. Keep your heart lifted. And lead with your heart rather than your head. See how far you can go, but keep your back nice and straight. And take deep breaths here. Maybe you can bring yourself a little bit further down. Try not to be too forceful. You want to gently bring yourself forward. And then slowly bring yourself up. With your hands, bring your knees in. And you can stretch out your legs, shake out your legs. And then let's go back. Let's bring the soles of our feet together. From here, inch your feet a little bit further out. And then have some space in between your feet. We're going to go into our turtle pose. Take a big deep breath in. And big deep breath out. Draw your belly in. Start to round your back this time. And bring your chin to your chest. You can bring your forearms, your arms underneath your legs. And let your head be heavy. Nice big stretch along our back. So going into our turtle pose, into our shell, nice and protected. And let's bring our head out of our shell. And just look around. And then slowly bring your head back down, back into our shell. Take a big deep breath in. Bring your head out of your shell and look around. And slowly bring your head back down into our turtle shell. And then slowly bring yourself out of the pose. Good job. And with your hands, bring your knees in, stretch out your legs, shake it all out. And roll your shoulders back. Good job. So from here, let's bend our knees. Slowly bring yourself back onto your back. Have your feet as wide as your hips. And slowly bring your heels in. See if you can touch your heels. Have your arms by your side, palms facing down. We're going to go into our bridge pose. So we're going to take a big deep breath in. Press your feet into your mat. See if you can lift your hips up. And then slowly bring your hips down. Good job. Let's do that again. Take a big deep breath in. Lift your hips up. And big deep breath out. Slowly bring your hips down. Let's try that one more time. Big deep breath in. Lift your hips up. See if you can go a little bit higher. Keep pressing your feet into your mat. Keep lifting your hips here. And slowly bring your hips down. And then hug your knees in and sway side to side. Let's go into our happy baby pose. Slowly bring your feet up. So arms are the inside of your legs, but grab onto the outside of your feet. So into our happy baby pose. You can sway or rock side to side. Good job. And then slowly let go. Hug your knees in and see if you grab onto the back of your knees. See if you can slowly rock yourself up. And cross your legs here. We'll sit with our legs crossed. So let's do some breathing exercises. We'll have our shoulders nice and relaxed. Bring your fingertips together. We're going to do our breathing ball. So we're going to take a big deep breath in. Make your breathing ball really, really big. And big deep breath out. Make your breathing ball really small. Let's do that again. Take a big deep breath. And big deep breath out. Then one more big deep breath. And big deep breath out. Good job. Let's have our arms out. We're going to take a big deep breath in. And big deep breath out. Give yourself a big hug. Let's do that again. Arms out. Take a big deep breath in. And give yourself a big hug. And one more time. Big deep breath in. And big deep breath out. Big, big hug. Good job. And let's slowly bring our hands on our knees. So we're going to do one more new breathing exercise. This one's called a rabbit breath. So we're going to bring ourselves onto our knees and have your hands on your knees. So pretend you're a little rabbit here, bunny. You're going to sit up nice and tall. Slowly bring your chin to your chest. You can even close your eyes here. We're going to take 3 deep breaths, but in through our nose. So we're going to take, ready? One, we're going to count. Take 3 deep breaths through our nose. And then let it all out through your nose. Let's do that again. Take a big deep breath in 3 times. Big deep breath out. So let's do that again. So 3 deep breaths through your nose and breathing it all out through your nose. Let's do that again. Ready? Let's do that one more time. Good job. And keep your chin to your chest. And then slowly open your eyes and bring your head up. And we're going to sit with our legs crossed. So if ever you feel tired and you need to focus, you can always do that rabbit breath. That one's a good one. So let's end our practice. Let's have our arms by our side. We're going to take a big deep breath in. Bring your arms all the way up. And bring your hands to your heart. Let's do that 2 more times. Big deep breath in. And big deep breath out. Bring your hands to your heart. One more big deep breath. And big deep breath out. Hands to heart and bow your head here. Thank yourself for practicing yoga today. And the light in me sees the light in you. And at the end of yoga, we say namaste. So thank you, and we'll see you next week.